in Sports Center.
Welcome back to a brand new season of Trainwreck Tuesday. This show all about triumph and tragedy. I am your host, definitely not Lucas Bancroft. Happy to be back to you for another season, kicking off with week one. Lots of exciting action, some upsets, some rookies performing well, others not so hot, and a defending champ not getting off to a good defense tour. We'll cover it all. Without further ado, let's get into the action. Okay, folks, so up first we have Don't Burrow Me going up against a one-time Asterisk co-champion in the Commish. And the Commish able to get this one done 105-68. A really brutal week from Don't Burrow Me. Joe Burrow, that second half, only 8 points for him. 1 point out of A.J. Brown, 0 points out of the defense. Nothing really went their way. On the other side of the ball, you have Jalen Hurts with a solid opening contest. Christian McCaffrey getting back to glory. Didn't love the -3 points on defense by Baltimore. Everything looked good until that fourth quarter rolled around. Nevertheless, the Commish off to an 0-1 start. Up next, we'll be talking about Saquonda Forever going up against the Hard Aries, and Saquonda Forever looking to get back into the playoffs once again, just like they did last year. Now, for the Hard Aries, same story as last year. Underwhelming performances, losses, injuries. George Kittle scored that touchdown early, but looking like he's going to miss a few weeks. Bo Nix, kind of a little bit of a head-scratcher on the start over there. And that Pittsburgh defense not doing what the folks thought they were going to do. On the other side of the ball, Patrick Mahomes did what Patrick Mahomes does despite a loss for him, putting up 26 points, 28 points out of Zay Flowers. Boy, does that Baltimore offense look hot. You also have Saquon Barkley doing Saquon Barkley things as well. A really well-rounded team for Saquonda Forever. On the other hand, the Hard Aries not looking like a great start. Looking like more of the same as last season. Next up, two rookies battling it out, and Like a Good Neighbor going up against Don't Puka the Bear. Now, Don't Puka the Bear taking this win 133-70. A lot of critics scratching their head at old Puka the Bear, starting both Jets running backs, picking Hunter Henry in the fourth round. A lot of confusion, but 133 points, not so bad out of Don't Puka the Bear. Do they know what they're doing, or was this just a case of beginner's luck? On the other side of the ball, just a tragic week from Like a Good Neighbor. Only 70 points able to muster up. Dak Prescott with a brutal first week, only 7 points. Factoring in Mark Andrews, only 1.5 points. T. Higgins, that Cincinnati offense just really couldn't get anything going. Hopefully, Like a Good Neighbor can turn things around and muster up more than 70 points in week 2. We will keep you posted on that. Alright, we have head coach Lucas Bancroft, not affiliated with me, the head coach of 50 Shades of May, going up against Are You Worthy of La Marvelous Laporta? And I'll tell you, worthy, not looking very worthy. The first goose egg of the year, injured early after he ran full speed into basically a bus in Travis Kelce. Nevertheless, Are You Worthy? Able to get this one done, 103-98, coming down to that Monday night game with the Minnesota defense just not being able to put up the points that 50 Shades of May needed to get things done. Lamar Jackson also balling the F out with 30 points for Lamar Laporta. You have Sam Laporta doing his thing as well, and the rookie Miki Becca with that late touchdown grab, securing the victory here for Are You Worthy? Now, a lot of chitter chatter from head coach Georgie. We may hear from him later on in the segment. Next up, we have a rematch of the finals from the 2019 season, and Miso Brady going up against the Beef Belt Boyos. Miso Brady able to take out the win 142-80 and claiming top dog of the week. Miso Brady with behind the back of Josh Allen with almost 40. Just double digits across the board. Jackson Smith-Njigba with 20. You have McMillan with another 12. 25 out of his first round pick, Bijan Robinson. On the other side of the ball, just a big old goose egg up and down. You look at Kate Otten with the second goose egg of the week with 0. Tyreek Hill in that Miami offense looking like an absolute dumpster fire. A tough start from the Beef Belt Boyos, but he is a 2-time champion. We'll see if he can get back on track. On the other hand, Miso Brady, basically been the Charles Barkley of this league, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt, but never been able to win the big one. Will this be the year of Miso Brady? In the Downtown Crossing Chefs Slugfest, we have head coach Corey Carter taking down the defending champion in Full Tank Michael with a score of 126-90. Chef Corey behind the back of Justin Fields with 30, Aaron Jones with 16 points last night, Justin Jefferson 15 points to add on to that. Solid performance from his defense and his kicker. On the other side of the ball, Full Tank Michael, you have Kyler Murray. An okay game, 18 points, but some disappointing performances from Njoku and Jameson Williams. The kicker in the defense not able to perform. We will see Chef Michael, the defending champion, off to this season 0-1. We will see this year if last year was just a chance, or a case, I should say, of beginner's luck, or if Chef Michael can turn things around. Okay, folks, and for our last matchup of the week, you have rookie Johnny V-Bucks going up against a legend, Chef Ryan's Rad Team. Chef Ryan able to get that payment in just on time for kickoff, and he wins this one 129-111. A great game in terms of fantasy. Justin Herbert for Johnny V-Bucks having a good start on Thursday night, looking like he and his Chargers may be the fantasy team of the year. Baker Mayfield for Chef Ryan also having a stellar game. Jamar Chase having an unfortunate performance. We'll see if he can get back on track, but that really was the difference maker in this matchup. Derrick Henry also had a great game. Would have been a 30-point game despite that late fumble handing the Bills that victory. Solid performance from Ricky Pearsall and Tyler Warren. Chef Ryan's Rad Team looking pretty rad this year. We'll see if they can get to 2-0 next week. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in once again to this edition of Trainwreck Tuesday, live from New York City. I'd like to take a quick moment to thank our friends and sponsors. This show really couldn't be possible without them. We will be back once again, another exciting week on the horizon. We will see who can move to 2-0, who will fall to 0-2, and who will get to 1-1. Without further ado, I am definitely not Lucas Bancroft, signing off.